Hey, this is Evon Arnold, aka Mr.Xclusive. Yes, with an X, not exclusive, but exclusive. Evon, you put the E in front of the X, it's exclusive. Anyway, my goals that I set up for this year basically was to accomplish my own exclusive. I was able to do that. Adrian kept telling me to make sure I get the buyer and the seller. I had Wendy Wu, I believe. She told me, always get the exclusive. You're Mr. Exclusive, get the exclusive. So, I got the exclusive. And then came Myra. I saw champions like Myra and Brian dominating. I seen Adrian's team had the exclusives and they're getting their deals closed, including other offices. I've seen the other offices. I'll talk about that a little later. I was able to get the buyer and seller on this deal. This is my first sale. It's also my first co-op sale. It took 6 months to close because co-ops is rough. A lot of times I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up. I believe you have to keep on striving. And dealing with sales is not easy. You have to baby the deal, as well as you have to be everybody's coaches. You have to be everybody's cheerleader. When I mean everybody, I mean the buyer and the seller. You have to keep them motivated until the sale is closed. You also have to watch the deals and watch who is on the deal itself. What I'm talking about is the lawyers and whoever is going to have this. Like I always say, real estate's basically like like a relay race. They pass the baton, and you have to stay focused on who's in charge. Moving forward, my acknowledgements. First, I'd like to acknowledge Adrian and his team, the strength of his team, the sales team I've been on. Of course, Myra Sagara. She's been assisting me with the right paperwork, the right attitude, and my professionalism matched that. So, that was able to help me secure some deals under AM Homes and under Williamsburg when I closed that deal. People of influence. I would like to thank everybody, but I'm going to shout out some names I remember off my head, but this goes for everybody who is part of you have Scott the trainer, Scott Reiner, sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly, Brian Cohen, the Yuri Moshe's team, you have George Sosa, both of them from Bed-Stuy and also from Bushwick. We have Mr. Brian Reagan. Thank you, Brian. Brian was actually there. It was a Sunday when I got my deal. And I had questions, and he's so busy. So he's like, hey, exclusive, listen. Read the papers and get to the point. I said, the point was this. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. He told me some stuff, and I was able to put the documents together. Kinder Thomas, Fort Greene office. You have the Kenston and Bed-Stuy office. You have Miss Maddie over there and her team. Rico team. They also helped me with some information. Max Shera, this guy. Max Shera was the one who said to me, keep it 100, keep it real. All that presentation business, they want you, keep it 100. So thank you for that. I was able to be myself and not, imitate what they have on YouTube or Craigslist or whatever websites they say you should be. You should be yourself, because yourself is very powerful and you can accomplish a lot. Ridgewood, you got Gabe and April. They kept rooting for me. Hey, exclusive, it's coming. Your deal's coming. Your time is coming. David Lovelace, thank you. And, he put me on a couple of deals, and he was there for me. You have Amar Keller. We did some role playing. Stephanie Barry, F1, Miss Francine Izaro, thank you, and Kleber and his team in Jamaica. That's it. And everybody else who was there that I never named. Of course, I want to give my thanks to my family to be supportive, and of course, God, to making sure that every day I wake up to make this dream a reality. Like I said, everybody else that was there to support me. Last but not least, of course, I want to thank Anthony Lally and Carlos for allowing me to have my start and my championship. I went from renting to selling. So come on, anybody in Rapid could do it. Don't think that you can go to a bigger company. We're all the same. It's just that they sell different food somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? There's a restaurant here, restaurant there, but we all do the same sales. As well as when you're a professional in what you do, you know, everybody comes to you. Doesn't matter what grade of things you sell. What else? Let's see here. Moving forward, I just have a few quotes I want to leave regarding team, because it was team that was there for me. Talent wins games, quote, but teamwork and intelligence wins championship. Michael Jordan. Quote, second quote, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Phil Jackson. Once again, I always stress that teamwork make the dream work. David Germain always quote that, as well as in Adrian office we always preach those things. Ricardo too, with this team thing. As you know, team is this for all those new agents. Remember, you're not alone. And for all those seasoned agents, remember, you have those who are looking up to you. Real estate is always a team-based sport or career. You think you're going to do it by yourself, but there's so many behind with the strings. There's so many behind putting the deal together, including the closing team for that I never mentioned. And they should get a big acknowledgement. The closing team behind that, every part of it, the law office, the mortgage company, your brokers, your the seniors, those other agents, regular agents that don't get called and they bring papers to you. Yeah, I want to come together and work as a unit. Once again, this is Evon Arnold. All the best, you know, all blessings to you. And like I said, look me up. I do rentals, I do sales, I do commercials. I now specialize more in sales, and licensed with the MLS and the MLS and Libor. So take care and all the best. Bye bye.